welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On first down, Daniels. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Bech. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Commander's first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the handoff, it's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Seventh play of this opening drive. And here's third down. Taking off, he'll try fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Moore.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On first down, Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Open left side is Gesicki.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. A give. This is Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll put Everett in motion here. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. To return is Naheem Hines. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense about ready to get going. On their second possession, they'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Ward. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Now it's Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They face second down and 7 as we are ready to get back underway. Play action. Ward. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing is Ward. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Seattle. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On play action, Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Irving. Woo! And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. To throw is Daniels. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Washington first down.
Here's Daniels. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Daniels gonna throw again. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders move out front. It's 9-7.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to throw is Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Yetur Gross-Matos in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Uh-oh. It's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
First and 10 on the Seahawks 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. 2nd and 7. Here's a designed run. And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Shaheed with the catch. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Commanders. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Ward. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing, Ward. A throw on the move is caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On first down, Ward. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. Still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Seahawks will cut it to a 2-point lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Commanders' offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll swing this out wide to Irving. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing again, Daniels. Now, screen set up for Irving. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 45-yard line.
2nd down and 8. To the air again is Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And their lead remains at 2.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-point game.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2, and we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On the ground, it's Walker. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Ward. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Here's Walker. A second effort, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now the point after try from Myers. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will up the lead to 5. Both teams ready. Here's Smith to shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders defensive running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down. Shotgun snap for Ward. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Daniels now on first down. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The gun, Ward. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 29 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll put Everett in motion here. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Daniel's going to keep this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a
Third, they need 8.
brings up 3rd down and 8.
Here's Daniels. The Commanders about to send this one away. They'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's Walker. Yeah! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Now Ward on a designed run.
It's a gain of 8. And the Seahawks first down. An 8-yard pickup. First
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing is Ward. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He's across midfield. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Washington. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 31, here is 2nd and 4. From the pistol, here's Walker. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
now Daniels. That one complete to McConkey. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Daniels now going to look to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
brought down after a gain of a couple. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Throwing is Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to
The motion man here is McLaurin. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
27 yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On play action, Daniels. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have the Commanders' first down. Able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Washington first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. A short game. Down to the 7. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming up, third and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll drop to throw. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. To the air again. Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. Again, it's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's first and 10. Throwing again is Ward.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Ward. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run it. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Shaheed in motion. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. Crazy. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. He'll run. And he shows off those strong legs running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run here. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here's 1st down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. 2nd and 10. To throw is Ward. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get themselves into field goal range for 1 final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You say you've counted down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh,